and welcome to another session of Dragon Delves. In our last session, the party decapitated the dead body of a dragon, took its hoard, retrieved the egg that had grown a few cracks in the shell, went back to the Redwood Watch to rapturous celebrations, and bumped back into their friend Fizz, who has persuaded them to continue seeking out dragons after a conversation with Haku, and has asked them to go to a little village called Hubbleton to meet Phil Flowerforge to get him some cinnamon rolls. We'll pick up as the party had just gone to bed for the night and they were taking a rest, and it's the morning. So, as you're all awake, what do you do?
My head.
Soren's just not moving in the corner. Like, he's alive, but he's just not moving.
Hungover.
Yeah.
Haku's going to like jump out of her hammock and just start to kind of get her surroundings.
Okay. As you start to come to, the familiar figure of Gwenamara strides over to where you've all sort of bunked down, still outside. She's looking at you and she's just saying, well, if you're ready to go to Hubbleton shortly, I found someone to take you by boat. And if that is the way you would like to travel.
Hubbleton. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And out from behind Gwenamara's legs, she gestures down, says, this will be your captain.
Don't do it.
And it's a smiling little halfling called Declan.
I'll kill him.
So, hi guys, I think you'll all fit on my boat.
Oh, Declan, please. Inside voice.
Coffee?
Declan, do you have any of that coffee?
Coffee?
Mm.
He shuffles off and he comes back with a big jug of black coffee and some mugs. Coffee!
Haku would happily take one. She's never actually had Declan's coffee. She's only smelt it before, but she knows that it will hopefully sort her out.
Anyone else?
Yeah.
Looks up at Sorrelin and goes, coffee?
I think Sorlin throws up a bit in his mouth and swallows it and goes, no.
And then over to Beetle. Coffee?
Is she going to go and just walk the opposite way down the boat?
I genuinely thought you were just going to spit on him for a second.
No, I'm not a bad person.
Haku and Remy.
Like if you tried to spit, it would just spit back at him in the helmet.
Haku and Remy, both roll me Constitution saving throws.
See? Was it worth it?
Wait, does Sorlin not have to do one as well?
We'll get to yours in a minute. You didn't drink the coffee, did you?
I'm like, oh, thank God. I thought you were talking about the alcohol.
How did we do?
Yeah, I got 3.
You know how I did.
I've not got the thing. I'm not looking.
We both got 3s.
I got that one.
Oh, so you both. So this coffee, right, is. So imagine somebody took a jar of coffee and just made the coffee in the jar of coffee. Like, and it was just like the strongest, most bitter thing you've ever put in your mouth. Your eyes just immediately go bing, and then you both just instantly vomit. You don't take any damage. but you're not well. Sorrelin.
Vomit comes up. It's going to taste like espresso martini with all the booze mixed in.
No,
Yep.
stop, because every
Yep.
time I had an espresso martini was nail in the coffin. That's giving me flashbacks.
Sorrelin, you drank far too much last night. You tried to go jug for jug with another Goliath, who you can see sprawled out in the grass in the middle of the green. You roll me a Constitution save, please.
Constitution save. I got 17.
So your head just all of a sudden splits open with the worst headache you've ever had, and you take 1 point of psychic damage.
My God.
Beetle, did you partake in the alcohol?
I definitely did not.
Beetle, you are fine.
That's yeah. When Declan asked me if I wanted coffee, he, as Declan does, was interrupting me. I was basically doing a ritual, war bonding the new sword.
Oh dear. Declan just looks as you're walking off. He's just like, the boat's not that way.
I'll kill him! I'll kill him!
Oh.
Told you he's gonna be the big evil guy of this campaign. I'm calling it now.
Oh, no, you're supposed to fall in love with your NPCs and want to take them with you and adopt them, not kill
We
them.
like the
We
other
want
NPCs.
Sonny. We don't want Declan.
I would take Sonny.
Oh.
I like Sunny.
Sonny's useful.
Sunny's a good time gal.
Who doesn't like Sonny?
Yeah. Probably
Probably
Declan, actually. That little...
Oh, you're talking about Sonny? That's my cousin.
That
How?
makes so much sense. Look, Sonny's just trying not to throw up because of the headache.
Should we get going to the boat?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Haku would kind of try and look around very quickly just for some food laying around, just to
there is
kind of...
it's still early. Fergus hasn't got out of bed yet. Fergus was last seen running headlong towards one of the toilet facilities. And there were some awful noises coming out there late last night. But there is a table with some leftover food from the party that you can help yourselves to. There's fruit and nuts and some half-eaten sandwiches. And
Boxing Day spread kind of thing.
yeah. You can take as much of that as you want.
Just grab some bread. Chew very slowly.
Selenar appears, and he's very cordial. He's like, I wish you well, thank you. He's obviously had a stern telling off from Guanamara. And he looks at Beetle and just says, please look after that sword.
The only way I won't be looking after it is if I die. So I'll do my best.
Thank you. I wish you well. And he strides off. Guanamara says, Declan will take you to the bay. It's about a 15, 20-minute walk through the forest. His boat's there, moored up at the dock. You should all fit. And then it's about a day's sailing across the bay. Slow going. But you use that time to think about this quest that Fizz has given you. Have you seen him, by the way?
Doing much thinking. Has he disappeared?
Well, he always does. Did he not say goodbye?
Not me.
I'm sure he'll be back. Make sure you bring us some of those cinnamon rolls. They were delicious.
We'll see what we can do.
Well, you have a good day. Declan, make sure these people get where they need to go. Declan comes back over and he puts his hand on Beetle's arm. Like, come on, let's go.
Soren sort of like reaches out haphazardly to put his hand on Beetle's other shoulder to be like, it's okay, please.
And Declan
Don't hurt him.
Declan starts to... Oh, go on.
Ship sinks. I hope this ship sinks. I'm going to say that and look at them both and just be done with it.
I'll get you where you need to go. Don't you worry. We won't sink. Come on.
Declan, what did I just say about inside voice?
He starts to lead you through the woods, and as you're going through the woods, he's recounting the stories of the party last night in what he thinks is a whispered voice, but he's really just shouting. You get to this dock, and what was described as a boat is really just a large raft with a sail on it. You'll all fit on it, but it's just a good job you're not going over choppy waters. He says, "Come on, let's go! Well, we've got the wind with us."
Oh, this is gonna be a long day.
It will. It'll take us about 10 hours.
A single tear rolls down.
I'll get on the boat. I'll just get on the boat. I'm really trying to just speed run Declan as a being.
Let's go. And he unties it and he pushes the boat away from the dock and he hops on and he just starts to paddle you away while he waits for the wind to catch the sails. And you sail off into the bay. He seems to know where he's going. He keeps looking up at the sun. And it's very calm. The gentle motion as you're going up and down, just doing your hangovers, the world of good. Sorrelin, give me another constitution save.
Oh, we lost.
Sorrelin's fallen overboard.
Sorry, someone came into the room.
Oh, that's all right.
I was literally going to say, I feel like I would start hearing like Titanic music.
Bard version.
Yeah. Sorrelin, give me another con save while you're going up and down on the sea.
I got 11.
You're sick overboard and on Remy's shoes.
Oh, come on.
Funny. At least it's mainly liquid and mushrooms.
As you
Prestidigitate, clean up.
As you do this, Declan looks over and goes, I'm sorry, and he pulls out of his bag some parcels of food. Do you want some more food? Are you hungry?
Oh my god, shut up, Declan.
Oh. Well, I'll just leave these here.
Yes, what Sorrelin said.
I'll just leave these here and I'll get back to the boat.
Throwing up again overboard. He doesn't even have a chance to finish his sentence.
Declan's just now navigating in sad silence with his bottom lip out. So
Remy's trying to do the equivalent of when someone's trying to do makeup when they drive, except on a boat. He's got one of his daggers out, he's sorting out his hair, doing some. He usually has like a little bit of eyeshadow, but it's so messed up from the party. He's trying to sort himself out to be presentable as this boat's going.
So, hours have passed. You've made conversation. Is there anything that the party would like to discuss as you start to sober up a little bit and as heads start to become a little bit clearer?
I think Haku would have kind of sat next to Declan and tried to give some words of wisdom on how to make people like him, basically.
He's done nothing wrong, but I hate him.
I don't normally tend to have a problem. It just seems to be that your friend doesn't like me very much.
I think it's reading the room. I think that's what we need to practice.
Oh, we're on a
Read the
boat.
room. Read the raft. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Coffee?
I'm okay.
He gets
Again, read the room.
he turns back to just his little rudder, and he pulls out a little coffee pot of cold coffee, and just pours it and just starts to drink it as he's navigating a boat. And he just turns around and he goes, "It'll just be another hour." And then goes back to his, "You've broken Declan."
Yeah.
I'll give him a little pat.
We won. We beat Dragon Delves.
He goes,
He broke his soul.
Finally.
As
as the sun has come right across in the sky and is starting to lower, not down, but it's now in front of you rather than behind you. You see the opening of a river where the river's flowing out into the sea. And Declan's like, "I'm just going to have to pull over and drop you off just before we get to here because my sailboat won't get up the river. But if you follow the banks up for about an hour, you'll get to Hubbleton. Is that okay?"
Of course, the raft won't go up the river.
I've already jumped. I would rather drown than listen to this man.
He actually jumped a few miles back. We just didn't notice.
I hope my armor is heavy because I'm sick of seeing the sight of this being.
Declan says, "Thank you for coming on my boat, and I hope you make it back okay. Good luck."
I swim back. I strangle him. No, I'm just gone. I'm just gonna try and get to land.
He waves.
Sorry for being short before, Declan. Thank you for the... It was a long night.
Oh,
Soren just sort of
It's
trolls off of the boat without any comment to Declan.
it's okay. Next time, I'll just wait for you to ask me questions before I talk.
Please.
That'd be a good idea.
Don't forget these.
Haku would just say, I'm proud of you. You're learning.
And he holds out the food that he was offering earlier and says, "Do you need any more of this?"
I'll put it in the bag of holding. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So,
We'll see you soon.
Declan waves you off, bids you farewell. He looks a little bit downtrodden. He looks a little bit like you've hurt his soul. But he'll recover, and he waves you off as his
Did
boat...
he take damage?
He didn't take any emotional damage, no. As he drifts back off out to sea, you look up the river. No sign of settlement within your immediate periphery, but as you walk, you're sort of skirting around the edge of a forest, and eventually, when I get my the right chapter open on D&D Beyond, you're on this well-worn dirt road, and I can show you the dirt road as well because I have a map. He says, how do I add the characters on?
As we are leaving the boat, I will also address Beetle. I'll just say, I noticed you ain't wearing that fancy new armor you got.
I don't feel like I've earned it yet. A trade's a trade, but you did have to trade it for me.
So, you just wanna hold on to it until you feel like you've earned it?
I'm going to look at the water and realize it'll be quite hard to swim with chainmail in my hand. And I'll be like, you are making a lot of sense. And I'm going to go over to Haku and put it in her bag of holding.
Okay.
Haku would open it up and let you throw it in.
I'm gonna wait until Beetle stops looking, and then I'm gonna go over to Haku and just, can I just go in? I'm just gonna take it out, trying to not show Beetle, and put it on under my clothes.
Okay.
I do that. If I look around, you're just like trying to, like a camera.
Like, yeah. He's trying to very quickly put it on under his usual stuff.
So as this is going on, and you're walking up this snaking dirt road, skirting along the edge of a forest, you suddenly come across a village. And this is the village of Hubbleton. Hubbleton looks to be very community of farmers and possibly lumberjacks, you see, from the chopped down trees, and there's axes in tree stumps, and there's very simple buildings, and it's a very forested landscape. As you walk into the village, the locals acknowledge you. They're very polite. They smile and they nod. And as you round a corner, a plume of black smoke catches your eye. And it rises from a squat log building near the edge of the woods. As flames begin to engulf this building, a faint voice from inside cries, "Help! Help!" What do you do?
I immediately run to the fire, and then when it kind of hits me as I get to it what I'm running into, and I kind of like fall on my bum and look up, and I'm a bit taken back by like what this is, and it will make me think of when that dragon came over and just decimated my village.
Does anybody else run after Beetle?
I think so. I think Sorolin would follow just because Beetle was running headfirst into a house, a burning house.
Yeah, Haku would have followed. I don't know if she is more running to the voice at this moment in time, though.
Yeah, Remy's behind the pack.
Okay. So as you get to this building, it would appear that there's someone trapped inside. It looks like it's a confectionery shop. This building's 20 feet square. And there are locals stood around, but they don't look like they know what to do. This building will be a smouldering wreckage in 10 minutes if it's allowed to keep on burning. What do you want to do?
Can I go to that well in the back and I need to see if I've got anything that I can actually use.
So now there's a bucket in the well, and there are various buckets around as well. It looks like the locals have tried already to use buckets as part of this fire, but one bucket at a time isn't going to do it.
Yeah.
You could try and rally. Oh, go on.
Can I see into the shop through the flames? Is there like an open door, but it's got fire in the way, or?
So you can see in. It's very smoky. It's an open room with just a counter and shelves lining the walls, but you can't see anyone just now.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of look at Sorolin as Sorolin gets to me and be a bit like taken back, and then look back at the fire. I'm gonna stand up, kind of adjust my helmet, and then I'm gonna starlight step into where the counter is.
Into the burning building.
I'm stupidly gonna starlight step into the counter to try it and do the right thing.
Okay. So Beetle, to there. You get into the building, I need
Yeah.
you to roll me a dexterity saving throw. The DC's 15.
Okay.
I also have an idea that I would like to do as Haku. I don't know if we want to do it alongside or if you just want to do it in a minute.
No, go on.
So this, I guess, is a bit of rule of cool, but we'll see how it'll go. Haku, upon seeing Sorolin go over to the well, would go over to the well and kind of fill her mouth with all this water in hope to kind of mix it with her poison dragon breath in a way to kind of like spray it over the house to see if she can kind of put out the flames in any way, shape or form.
Okay, so I'll resolve Beetle first because he's just rushed in.
Yeah.
What did you
19.
get? 19. So you take 3 points of fire damage.
I'll take it.
I just figure out, are these? No, they're just permanent. Okay. Haku at the well. Roll me. How do we resolve this? Because I don't think you'd be able
My
to.
breath.
I don't think.
Yeah, I was going to say, if we were doing it as my breath weapon, it would be a dex save of the house.
You know what? Do you know what?
This is how we find out if he wants the house to burn or not.
You fill your
a
mouth.
DM.
You fill your mouth with water, and you put some of the flames out. On seeing this, the rest of the villagers form a bit of a bucket line, and are passing buckets of water to extinguish the flame. It begins to die, but it's not gone out immediately. Remy, are you doing anything?
I wanted to just. We heard someone's in the building. We heard someone shouting for help.
There's 2 people in the building now.
Okay. And Beetle. Well, Beetle can't see them. Or has he?
He can't see anybody yet.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts,
Okay.
which will let me sense the presence of thoughts within 30 feet of myself
Okay.
that belong to creatures that know languages.
Okay. And there's no save, you can just hear them.
I can't hear the thoughts because I'm sensing them.
Okay.
I'm not targeting a specific creature, but I know of their presence.
And how does
Token
that
gives me an idea where they are.
how does that feel to Remy when he senses the thoughts?
So obviously there's a lot of villagers around, so he holds the hand up to his head and he's just trying to focus it in on the house, and he knows he's not going to get anything from Beetle.
Wow.
So focusing in that
After backhand that.
focusing in that general direction, you pick up one set of thoughts that almost the feeling of it is almost a feeling of regret. And the other set of thoughts is very close by to that other person, but a feeling of fear for their life.
And he's trying to get a sense of where they might be. If
It's just very near. Without being able to see, you wouldn't be able to pick it out, but you know it's close. Beetle, roll me an perception. Roll me perception.
It's, 15.
So, with a 15, you hear and you sense the presence of somebody under the counter next to you.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of like be against the counter and kind of like stay touching it and roll over the other side and hope that someone is there.
So when you get there, you roll over and look under the counter, and you are face to face with a little old lady. She is panicking She is covered in soot, but there's a look of relief in her eyes. She's cowering, but she looks relieved. As you look up above you, though, you are taken quite off guard by the giant smiling lollipops on the counter have started melting into these almost grotesque, elongated faces. The fire's not yet out, but you can escort her out if you like.
Yeah, I'll say as soon as I see her, I just say, "Are you scared? I'm scared too." And I'm going to try and get to my feet and grab her and just, I guess, touch any of the surfaces I can to try and work out where there's possibly an exit through the smoke.
As you're figuring this out, and as you pull her up, oh, thank you, dear. You notice that the bucket brigade, I don't know why I'm pointing at my monitor, you can't see that. The bucket brigade have sort of put a bit of the fire out near this door here.
Yeah, I'll kind of put her next to me and I'll shoulder through. Like, I'll go first.
Okay. So you manage to get this little old lady out of the fire, and the villagers carry on dousing the flames. There before you, sat on the grass, breathing deeply, is a little old lady. She's in her golden years, you know. She wears round glasses and frumpy clothing, and she's got two pigtails, one on either side, that sort of suggests maybe a bit of a useful personality, and she's very thankful that you've pulled her out the flames. Thank you. She stands up and puts her hands on her hips. She's very short, and she just takes in the burning confectionery. Says, "Oh dear, what an awful day. Who could have done such a rotten thing?" And she's puzzled. She honestly doesn't know who started the fire. She does, however, thank you for saving her life, and gives each of you 10 gold pieces.
She's loaded. She's absolutely rich.
And she just says, "I wish I could give you more, but, well..." And she points at the fire.
Did we just become her sugar babies?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, how much
Sweet.
gold?
10 gold pieces each.
10 gold. Wow, that is quite a bit. For just pulling someone out of fire.
So,
Do you know if there was anyone else in there?
no, just me.
The fire started. I don't know if you were paying attention, but you didn't hear a whooshing outside, did you?
I didn't
A
hear-
flapping.
No, I was just stood behind the counter waiting for people to come in and buy some sweets. And, well, then there's fire.
Can I roll insight on her to kind of...
I was just
I don't-
thinking that.
I don't want to talk to her. I don't even... When she's even saying all this and thanking me, I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to look at her. And then I just want to kind of work out if there's more to it than what she's
Koshkin.
putting up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can
Nat
I do
20?
one too, actually?
She's not lying.
Actually, no.
Oh, on the automated dice on D&D Beyond, the dice melted and then a dragon.
Yeah. If you've picked certain dice sets, they're animated and everything. It's cool.
What?
No, I'm not meant to I'm meant to dislike dragons.
No, she's being honest with you.
I'll say that. I'll literally, as soon as she's kind of like chatting and being nice, I'm just going to turn to the others and say, she's not lying.
Well, thanks for letting us know.
I'd be awful happy if you could help me find out who did this.
Yeah, we can try and take a look. I don't know if there's much we can do to help with the fire.
I mean, you might be able to have a look around and see if you can find any clues. And the fire's now out, by the way. It's just not completely burnt down. You got there in time. There's some damage, but it's repairable.
Okay.
Haku,
Remy is going.
Go ahead.
Nope, you first.
Thank you. So Haku would kind of be looking around. So what she was trying to figure out is if it was a dragon, basically. So she's trying to figure out, like, are any of the trees around scorched as well? Is the grass scorched? Because, yeah, she's just trying to figure out if it, like, came from above.
It seems like the fire started inside, outside the bakery, apart from obviously where the doorways have been on fire, and maybe a little bit of the grass outside where it's spread a little bit. There's no other fire damage.
Mm-hmm. I would share that with the group, but I think it started from the inside.
Remy, have you gone inside?
Remy's gonna carefully make his way inside, yeah.
Okay, as you go inside, roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Ooh.
So an 18. As you're in there and you're looking around, you see lots of sweets. On the counter, you find a painting that seems to be a young Edith and a young boy together. But that's it.
He'll grab the painting. He's going to also sort of try and look around for where the fire damage looks worst, to try and sort of see if he can discern an origin point of where exactly in the store it might have started.
So it just seems to be concentrated around the door that Edith and Beetle escaped from.
He's gonna, at that, make his way out and go to Edith and go, I found this painting.
And she takes it and she sheds a single tear and she explains to you that this is a precious painting of me. When I was a girl, my brother disappeared into the woods and he never came home. And
Well, I'm glad we were able to pull it out for you.
Thank you. Does anybody else want to have a look around and see if they can find anything?
I'll follow suit. I'll go in and look around.
Okay.
Actually, can I look for tracks around the doorways outside?
That's what I was going to say Haku would be doing. She would be, looking for a path from that door.
So, Beetle, can you roll me a perception check, please?
Yes, I
13.
also would have told everyone that it looks like it started near the back.
So you don't see any tracks, but what you do find with a 12 on the 13, on the floor is a half-eaten and slightly charred cinnamon roll in the grass behind the confectionery.
I'll pick it up and kind of look at everyone, and internally try not to eat it.
Edith sees this. She says, "Oh, that's not from my shop."
You don't sell these?
No,
Where do they come from?
they could come from anywhere, but there's another local baker who may benefit from being the sole purveyor of sweets in this town. His name's Phil Flowerforge.
He's the one who makes these cinnamon buns.
Yeah, they're very, very popular as well.
Okay, we'll
They are delicious.
we'll look into it.
Phil wouldn't do this though.
So you have but you say he benefit from this, right?
Well, yeah, because he would be the only sweet shop in town, but I don't think he would.
Well, maybe not, but clearly someone who likes his food was here. I mean, why would you need to go buy sweets from somewhere else when you clearly already bought sweets?
Very true. Very true. Maybe ask some of the other villagers and see what they think.
Yeah, we'll look into it for you. I mean, do you talk to this Phil often?
Sometimes. We don't cross paths very often, but, you know, sometimes he will come in. He does like some of the chocolates that we sell here.
Okay, well, we'll ask around and see if we can dig anything up for you.
Thank you.
I mean, to be honest, we was kind of heading that way anyway, so it's no great deal for us.
Okay. Thank you. As you stand there still, this there's a human woman comes staggering along the path, shouting and bawling at the top of her voice. Something about a gold lizard flying into the woods. And she's ranting at another group of people to say, I saw this, I saw that. And this is what happened. It was the lizard.
Whoa, hold on. Lizard?
Gold lizard. It flew into the woods.
From here?
Yes.
Where to go? What way?
Into the woods, that way.
Haku instantly wants to kind of start sussing her out.
She's clearly drunk. As you sort of look to go and question her, another couple of the villagers from the Bucket Brigade that were helping you put the fire out just turn to you and just sort of behind her hand like that, so this woman can't see, like, that's Petra. She gets drunk and she makes a lot of stuff up. One time she told us that she'd been abducted by troglodytes. She actually just fell asleep in the bin behind the bar. I wouldn't believe a word that she says.
I think as soon as I hear that, I'm just like, okay, and I don't even bother chatting with her. I'm just like, yeah, I kind of saw that coming. So Haku herself would lose interest. But
Petra stays for a minute, sees that nobody's taking her on, and walks off in the other direction, looking quite sulky, in a bit of a huff.
Payne's actually going to follow after her.
Okay.
Go, hold on, man.
What do you want?
You said you saw a golden lizard. That's very, that's important information.
Is it?
Absolutely. What? So you saw this golden lizard flying off into the forest?
Yeah.
Just after the fire?
Yeah.
Where were you?
Over there. And she points down the road towards the tavern.
Oh, you were in the tavern?
I was outside. I was outside the tavern. I'd been kicked out.
I see. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. And, so when you saw this dragon just after the fire started, why didn't you rush over here right away?
I don't know.
And I'm just trying to get a read. Does this seem like total bullshit?
Roll an insight check.
Oh, come on. Well, that's a 10.
You get the gist that she might be over-exaggerating and egging things on. And if you look towards the tavern, just a little bit down the road, you'll see a sign hanging from just outside the tavern with a yellow lizard on it, and it's called the Golden Worm.
Okay, well, Remy's gonna, when he clocks this, he fits the puzzle pieces in, he's gonna go, well, thank you very much for the information. We're investigating this fire, so we'll be sure to look into that. You've been a great help.
I see your friend's got one of those Phil's cinnamon rolls. Have you got any more?
I'm afraid that's the only one we got.
Is it going spare?
You'd have to ask them.
Oi, can I have that?
I'm gonna look at everyone else in the party. Like, isn't this important to a crime scene?
Evidence.
Okay. I'll go and see Phil and buy one then.
Maybe we follow her, but keep our distance. We need to see Phil anyway.
So as you decide this, Edith says, I'll be around here. She doesn't seem to put out by the damage. I'll be around here cleaning up. If you find anything out, come and see me.
We definitely will.
Are you going to head towards Phil's bakery?
Yes, I think so. Unless anyone else. Sorry.
No. Go straight for the bakery.
Okay. So, as you make your way through town, Phil's bakery is right in the center of this village. Now, it's not a massive village, but it's a two-story building. It looks like it's got an upstairs and a downstairs, and you gather from the front of it that the bakery is the bit that you're going to enter into. Do you want to go in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you enter, a brass bell rings, and you're suddenly in a charming-looking little bakery with sunlight filtering through small windows, illuminating an array of brightly coloured sweets, flour-dusted loaves of bread, and golden pastries, all neatly arranged on nice wooden shelves. It smells absolutely amazing. Freshly baked bread. The smell just wafts right up into your nose. And emerging from the kitchen at the back with a hearty smile on his face and bushy eyebrows and a clean-shaven face, which is unusual for his species, his race, is a dwarf, and he has a tray of cinnamon rolls. Good day, he says as he places the pastries upon a shelf. How can I help you?
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Remy. These are my associates. Starlin, Beetle, Haku.
Oh, it's very nice to meet you. How can I help? Are you hungry? Are you after some baked goods?
We'd love some. We have a couple sort of things of business. First and foremost, have you heard there's been a terrible fire over at the other bakery?
What? Edith's?
Edith's, yeah.
Is she okay?
Oh, she's safe. She's safe. We helped her out, but
How did it happen?
Well, that's actually what we're trying to look into a little bit. See, and we ain't shown anybody. I wouldn't want to cast aspersions on obviously fine businessman. We found this, and he's gonna indicate the half-eaten cinnamon roll just outside where the fire started.
Now,
obviously, I don't.
No, go on.
I wouldn't think a businessman like you would be into any kind of underhanded tactics like that. You clearly don't need it. We've had some of these; they're delicious. But I am interested. Has anyone come in the past 10, 20 minutes who maybe seemed a bit on edge?
No, I've had customers in all day, families, local businessmen, and all have seemed their normal selves. I can't believe there's been a fire. He fervently denies any of the accusations.
I'm going to try and take a read on him
And he just goes on to say, I've got plenty of customers that have been in the last 20 minutes, half an hour, that could testify that I was here.
I'm not accusing you of nothing. I just wanted to know, clearly whoever was there had a taste for your sweet sauce.
That is one of mine. So yeah, I agree. Roll me an insight check.
Could you give us a list of names of the people who visited in the last 20 minutes?
12.
You, sir, I'll come back to you in a minute. Madam, sir, I don't know. You've got a helmet on. Remy,
Yes.
with a 12, you believe him? You seem that you think that he's being straight with you.
Okay.
Well, there was, I don't know, there was Eris came in. She works at the local tavern. She bought a tray of cinnamon rolls. Jasper came in and bought some bread for his 2 children, Annie and Amy. And then Jonathan came in from the local wagon makers, and he bought sandwiches and sweets for his whole team for the day.
So, narrowing it down just to the cinnamon rolls is just at the tavern?
Well, she buys them and she sells them in the tavern. They're very, very popular.
Well, thank you. That gives us the lead to follow.
Okay. Does anybody else want to ask him any questions?
Not right now.
Okay.
We did have a second order of business. We actually came to town. We tried some of your cinnamon rolls. Do you know Fizz?
Ah, yeah. What a character. He's he's not been around for a while.
No, he sent us to pick up an order for a batch of your fine delicacies.
I haven't had an order, and as it stands at the moment, I can't actually make any new cinnamon rolls.
Oh, really? Can I ask why?
The oven's broken. Somebody else roll an insight check.
I do have a +6 on inside. Not that that's going to mean much, but
20?
Wow.
There we go. With a 20, you discern that Phil may not be being completely honest with you.
I'm going to look at Sorrelin just for his sheer size and say, he's lying to us. Like, in front of him, I'm going to say, he's lying to us.
What about the fact that he knows?
His oven is not broken.
Why did you lie to us?
Roll me an intimidation or persuasion check, your choice.
I'm gonna do intimidation.
DC 14.
23.
Okay, so with that roll and the fact that you've presented him with a half-eaten cinnamon roll, Phil looks at you and the shoulders sag a little bit, and he's like, I'll start from the beginning. Please don't judge. And before I go into this, just let me tell you that I had nothing to do with the fire. In a past life, I was a bit of a jack the lad. And I was a brigand, I was a thief, I was a con man. And in my last heist, I nearly died, but I escaped with a gold dragon egg and enough coin to fund this very bakery, and I gave up banditry altogether. The reason that my pastries are so delicious is my biggest secret, and I beg you not to share it. My pastries are toasted with dragonfire. I hatched the egg, and I have raised a gold dragon. It's my best friend. We've grown together. She is becoming a little bit unruly of late. And I think that might just be to her sheer size, but she will do no one any harm on purpose. And her name is Brioche Bane. I named her after my favourite bread. And I've kept her hidden for years within the bakery. I haven't seen her since this morning after she toasted these cinnamon rolls. And I do worry that maybe now you've said there's been a fire, that she might have gone to see Edith and maybe she did it. If it was Brioche Bane, though, I will pay for all damages and any reconstruction. Just please, I'll do that anonymously. Do not tell them about the dragon.
Well, we can deal with that, I suppose. Did Edith know about the dragon?
Nobody knows about the dragon.
Just you?
Just me. I implore you, please do not kill her. She is so friendly, and if she has done something stupid, I will make sure that she's reprimanded. She's the only family that I have, and if you bring her home, I will reward you. I have lots of gold. Do you promise me you won't hurt her?
As long as she doesn't hurt us, we've got a deal.
Well, if you're going to go and find her, I'll tell you that she likes to... Her favourite place to play and to frolic, because she's still a baby, is in the woods, just to the east of town. And take some of these. If you bring her back, you can have as many of these as you like on me. And he gives you a sack with 3 cinnamon rolls in. And he stresses, do not eat the rolls because you'll find it difficult to get Brioche Bane to listen to you without these.
She likes them.
They are her favourite.
Okay, well, we'll keep a tight hold on them. We'll have a look into this. I promise, as long as she plays ball and she doesn't attack us, we won't attack her.
You give her one of these and she'll be your best friend.
In the meantime, you might want to go down to Edith's and help out with some of the recovery efforts.
I will close up and I'll be there as soon as you step out.
I'm going to take the bag without talking and just leave, just like frantically, like, how is this happening to us? And head east.
Haku would follow.
Let's get this bed, I guess. Or brioche, even.
Once we've all started to kind of leave, if we all have, Haku is gonna, as we're walking to find Brioche Bane, she's gonna air her kind of worries and concerns that if this dragon has already caused damage and set someone else's house on fire, are we really just going to be handing her back? Like, is this really safe?
We're going to have to assess the situation when we get there. I don't want to make any calls before we see it.
Maybe.
My major concern is this obviously ain't a coincidence, right?
I'll turn to you guys, like looking back down the road at you guys, and I'll say, I think Fizz knew exactly what he was doing.
I think you hit the nail on the head there. We're a bit too deep just to walk away, but next time we see him, we're going to have a serious conversation about whether we're going to tackle the rest of these jobs for him if he refuses to be upfront with us.
I agree.
Do you head to the woods?
Yep.
So beyond Hubbleton, that spreads a dense forest. Giant trees tower above. Woodland critters nest in the ancient trunks, and moss hangs from the limbs like long green beards. The air is crisp and fresh, and you see no sign of Brioche Bane. But after a while, you stumble on a trail dotted with colourful candies. The candy trail leads deeper and deeper into the forest. Do you follow it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think she might have gone this way.
Okay. After following the trail for about an hour, the trail ends at a sprawling cottage deep in the woods. A medley of sweet aromas wafts from the structure, and a myriad of confectionery decorates its exterior. Lollipops, toffee, truffles, and other bite-sized delights. Colourful sheets of sugar glass form its windows. Planks made of pink wafers line the front porch, and its roof is thatched with licorice. And there's a squat peppermint tower topped with a swirl of thick icing that rises from the rear of the cottage. To the east of the cottage is a small red barn, and an outhouse stands on the northern edge. Both are made from chocolate planks. And I can maybe show you a little bit of this. Give me a second. How much of this do I want to reveal?
Guys, I really miss the city.
Tell me about it.
Okay, where are you guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So,
Amelia, your cats are killing me.
I know.
you are in this clearing with this scene of this cottage and its surroundings, all made of confectionery and candy. What would you like to do?
Beetle cloned themselves.
Oh, have I put him in twice? Who have I not put in?
Haku.
I don't think I'm there.
Haku's catching up.
Haku's definitely resisting the urge to lick the building.
I mean, dragons don't build houses, right?
I've not heard of any that do, or definitely not houses that are made from sweets.
I'm not going to question. I'm not going to question what it's made from. I'm going to knock on the door.
So,
I'm so fucking confused.
there's a covered porch, and its planks are made of bright pink wafers. It extends from the front of the cottage, and the front door consists of 2 matching slabs of chocolate sculpted to resemble wood. In front of the double door, so you are here, is a doormat made of fruit leather, and it reads, "Please wipe your feet." On the porch, there is also a rocking chair made of candy that looks out over the woods. You knock on the door, and there is no reply.
I'll look back. I'll wipe my feet because I've been told to, and then I'll look back at the party and say, no one is answering. Maybe there's another way in.
You just try the door.
I'll like be looking at the party, and I'll just put my hand back and try and open it.
The door swings open.
Okay.
I would obviously follow, as I've suggested.
Hang on. Where's the
Are we
eraser?
really walking into the candy house? Is this what we're doing?
That seems like it.
I'll draw my regular sword, not the leaf one, and I'll say, I think we are.
So Beetle's going in. Anybody else going in?
Yeah, I am.
Anybody else?
So I hit lumba.
So
Remy will step in, but he's staying in the threshold.
Sorlin?
Yeah, Soren's the same. I think you'll be behind Remy, so like just outside, but able to still look in.
So as you step over the doormat, candy aromas greet you in this modest foyer. Coats, cloaks hang just inside the threshold, above boots and shoes of different sizes. There's a sitting room to the east filled with candy furniture, and to the left, a child's playroom. I need everybody to roll initiative.
I knew you were
I
going
got
to
a
say
nat 1.
I got a 7.
that's 5.
As you step over the threshold of this house, 3 of the 4 of you didn't wipe your feet. And with that, the doormat springs to life as an animated rug of smothering. And I need to get its initiative. So, okay.
Ew.
7, 17, 5, and 3. Is that right? Okay. Haku is up first. Haku,
I've
this
seen it kind of like spring up, yeah?
it rises up and it lurches towards Sorlin.
So as we were kind of walking in, I would have already had my lance kind of at the ready. So I would have, upon hearing any movement behind, would spin around and go to kind of pierce it.
Okay, roll to hit.
You get a 1 now. You should impale our friends.
Goodbye, Soren.
14.
That hits.
Nice. So that is 6 piercing damage.
6 piercing damage. Okay. Is that anything else you want to do while you're there? Bonus action or any movement?
I'm going to actually probably back a little bit. Let me go back to the map. So I'm probably going to back myself to kind of like where these doors are.
Okay, it is.
And that's it.
It is now the rug's turn. And
I don't know if this would work on that creature. Sorry, I was just reading my weapon mastery. It says that it has topple, so if I hit a creature, I can force the creature to make a Constitution saving throw
No, it'd work, definitely.
to knock it prone.
What's the DC?
DC is 8 plus my modifier, which is +2.
I rolled a 5.
Yay.
So it's
So it will
prone.
be prone.
So I'm going to use half its movement to get up. It's only got 10 feet of movement. And it is going to make a smother attack on Sorrelin. So it's 18 to hit. Sorry, dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that does some bludgeoning damage. It's 2d6 plus 3. Ooh, I rolled maximum damage. 15 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
And what size creature are you, Sorrelin? Are you medium?
I'm a giant, so I think half giant even. How do I find that out again?
It should just be
Features and traits.
on your character sheet.
It says I'm medium.
Medium. Okay, so you nope, that's fine. I didn't. Yeah, nope. It's 15 damage, and that is the end of its turn. It can do damage or it can grapple you. So, Beetle, you are up.
Okay. Yeah, with my great sword, I'm gonna try and get in between, in the doorway to be able to attack at 5 feet.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is not a good start. 7.
That is not going to hit, unfortunately.
So rubbish. What else can I do? I can't do anything else. That's it.
Okay, end of your turn. Remy, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna keep things simple and cast a firebolt at this fucking living sweet rug.
Is it classed as a ranged attack?
It is,
So it's going to be at disadvantage because you're within 5 feet.
which I don't think is gonna matter because I would have missed on that first one anyway. I think 11.
Miss. Yeah. So the fire just singes a couple of the like tassels on this animated carpet rug thing, melts them a little bit because they're made of like strawberry laces.
Very good.
Thinking on the fly.
Do I just take the... I really need some space. I'm going to just try and move away and take the opportunity attack.
Okay. 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
2, 4, 7 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
That the end of your turn?
Yep, so I'm just going to move into this doorway here.
Okay, Sorrelin, you're up.
So I think I'm gonna go with the old burning hands.
Okay.
So let me just. Yep. So I'll just roll. Once my computer works. Does a 10 hit?
A 10 doesn't hit, unfortunately. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I don't think so. I think that's all I want to do.
Okay. Haku, back to you.
Haku is going to cast Thorn Whip.
Woo, okay. Is that a save or is it a roll to hit?
It's a roll, and it's a dirty 20.
That hits, yeah.
Ooh.
Only 1 piercing damage though.
1 piercing damage. Okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Nope, I would stay put.
Okay, the rug's up. And it is gonna move with its 10 feet and step in between Beetle and Sorrelin. And it's going to go for Beetle. The dirty 20.
Yes, it is.
And it's going to try and grapple you. So the rug can give it the grappled condition instead of dealing damage. So it just says I can just give you the grapple condition. You can roll to escape it on your turn. You are blinded and restrained and suffocating, and you take damage at the start of your turn. So it's got you in its grapple, and that is the end of its turn. You are now up. So you will now take that damage, which is now 12 bludgeoning.
Okay.
But you can now roll to escape if you like.
Okay.
That would be the end of your turn, though.
Oh wait, so
because you're restrained.
Can I still attack if it's?
Let me just double check because
I've got a roll to get out of it. That's my turn, isn't it? To escape?
Oh no, you just have disadvantage, so you can attack. What a disadvantage?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't want to use my starlight step right now. It'd be a waste, but I could get out of this. No, I'm just gonna greatsword attack.
Okay.
So that's 20.
That hits.
But disadvantage, right?
Oh yeah.
15.
Still hits.
Okay. Right. 10 damage.
Ooh, big damage. Okay.
I mean, I'm nearly dead, so I hope it's nearly dead.
It's considering it hasn't got any, it's bloodied.
It's just strawberry syrup.
Yeah, there's like it's oozing. It's like
Try fighting the temptation to lick it.
if only Styx was here.
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn? Did you get another attack yet?
I don't.
You don't? Okay.
Well, I did, but I don't.
Remy, you're up. Oh,
Hey,
sorry, before we move on, sorry. Roll me a Beetle. Roll me a DC 13 strength.
Saves?
Yeah.
22.
You're no longer grappled. You shrug it off. Go on, Remy.
Since his thing has stepped into my personal space again, rather than casting on it this time, I'm going to brandish my dagger and trying not to stab. Well, Beetle's free now, but I'm gonna sort of grab hold and just start trying to cut at this thing.
Okay.
So that's a dirty 20.
Ooh,
Hits.
It's not a lot of damage, but let's see. 3 piercing damage.
Okay. Oh, so close. Come on, guys. Okay, anything else? Remy, is that you done?
Nope, sorry, that's it. That's me done.
Okay, Sorrelin, you are up.
Hey, I'm gonna try the burning hands again. I got it wrong the first time. Technically, it should have taken damage, but I'll just try it again real quick.
Okay.
So that is 10 damage, and I think the rug has to do a dex save.
Okay. It is it's not that dexterous. That is a 5. So it takes the full
gets
10
damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you cast this burning hands into this rug made of fruit leather and strawberry laces, it just melts and it is now just a puddle on the floor. Gone. You have killed it. And with the end of that battle, and before we explore any more of this Candy Cottage, deep in the woods that is definitely not ripped off from any fairy tales, we're going to leave it there till next week.